Okay, go.
Okay, now we're going to start doing some of the fine hairs on the leg. I use some carbon black, which you're not supposed to use because you're supposed to mix up your own black, but we're going to use carbon black. Trying to get the same consistency. Again, when I send you the paints, they should be the right consistency, but you have extra paints in the numbered vials in case you need it. That's going to drop off, I'm sure. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, now it's really crucial at this point. This is the first time you had to be very careful that you have the right amount of paint. You should be able to see a tip on your brush.
Wait a minute.
And what you're going to do is start putting little streaks. These are the little individual hairs. Try not to make them all the same. Vary the distance apart from each other, how long they are. Be certain that when you go back and load up your brush, you have a point on your brush. Use your other toes that you have on the owl to make sure you have the right amount of black. These actually, since they do extend down in over the toes, that's okay. The actual place where there aren't any hairs. Cross, don't have them all go in the same direction. Have some cross over the tops of each other. And we're going to clean off the brush. Make sure the brush is pointed up. You might have to put it in your mouth, or if you don't want to put it in your mouth, make sure it's pointed up. Okay, we're going to dry that off. Okay, while we're here and we have the black paint, we'll go back to the 6 brush, grab some of the black paint. Might as well do the talon while we're here. The talons come out of the top of the toe, not the end. Kind of like your own fingernail. Okay, dry that off. And repeat. Not so crucial how much paint you have when you're using a brush this big, but of course you don't want it running all over the place either. Okay, so clean off the brush. Dry it. Okay, we're just going to move right on. Using the number 6 brush again. Like I tried to say before, it doesn't take much black to make things darker, but it takes a lot of white to make things lighter. So we're going to take some of this black, move it over here, leave that other black alone. We're going to take some titanium white, again, I'll have this mixed up for you. It's too dark. Like I said, it takes a lot of white to get around a little black. This will also dry darker than it looks too, so you need to be careful there as well. Just a little bit more. Clean off the brush. Now I've got to get it the right consistency. Drop. That's close enough. Okay, again, amount of paint on your brush is crucial. You should be able to see a point on your brush. And we're going to do this . I think I said in one of the emails, it's a good thing that the toe broke and not some of the rest of it, because this is probably the easiest part of the painting to do. I shouldn't say it was good, but if anything's going to break, that's the best thing to break. That's too much. And normally I'd have the reference picture right next to me, but the reference picture is on the iPad that's doing the photographing, so I can't check back and forth. You'll be able to check back and forth with your actual other toes to see how you're coming along making this look like the other toes. So you want to put enough on just to make it look like the rest of them. Don't be concerned that you're covering up the other black marks, because we're going to go back and put a couple more on anyway. You can go back and forth with this, back and forth until you get it the way you want. I'm going to clean the brush off. I'm going to go back to the black and add some of that in on top of these. Now if that's looking too dark, you go back and get some of the gray and put some of the gray on. Okay, so that's basically what you're doing. What we're going to do is dry this off and have one more demo.